Subscribe to the channel, comment, and stay on top of all Knicks news. Derrick Rose's time with Knicks may not be over after team declined option. As expected, the New York Knicks declined Derrick Rose's $15.6 million team option for 2023-24, meaning that the veteran point guard will be an unrestricted free agent. Rose was removed from Tom Thibodeau's rotation this past season and is cleared to join a contender, but a return to the Knicks shouldn't be ruled out just yet. From New York's perspective, there would be no way to justify paying Rose nearly $16 million next season, no matter how much he's liked within the organization. He played in only 27 games in 2022-23 for an average of 12.5 minutes, which was largely in part due to Jalen Brunson securing the starting point guard position and Immanuel Quickley having a breakout season off the bench. The 34-year-old could go to a contender to have a shot at winning a ring, but it's also been rumored that he could return to where it all began for him in Chicago. If he doesn't have the desire to reunite with the Bulls, Rose could go to a team like the Bucks, who reportedly was interested in trading for him ahead of the deadline in February. However, there's still the possibility that Rose could re-sign with New York in free agency. Will the New York Knicks re-sign veteran Derrick Rose in free agency? As Newsday's Steve Popper noted, the Knicks could bring Derrick Rose back on a veteran's minimum deal. Rose's future will depend on what he wants to do. He was content with staying in New York past the trade deadline and embraced his role as the leader for a young roster. If he wanted to be dealt to a contender or bought out a few months ago, it likely would have happened. For Rose to remain in New York, it'd mean that he'd be fine with continuing to take a backseat behind Brunson, Quickley, and McBride. That could be the route that he'd like to take at the end of his career, but he could be tempted to start the 2023-24 season on a new team where he'd be able to be a contributor on a nightly basis, which wouldn't be his role with the Knicks if he does re-sign with the organization. The start of free agency is right around the corner, so Derrick Rose's next step will soon be revealed. To stay or not to stay, that is the question. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and stay on top of all Knicks news.